I'm going to talk to you guys today about N1MM Basics because that's very popular at some field day sites. Here's a list of other field day software along with N1MM in case you want to download that. Now if you've installed N1MM on your system, you're going to want to go ahead and pull that up. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new database. Now I'm going to name mine NV9L, hit enter, and now you're going to want to open up a new log in that database, and this is where you get to drop down and pick from what contest you want or event you want. Look at them all there. Field day in here is referred to as FD in N1MM, so you're going to want to hit FD, and I'm a single op. I'm going to do all bands. You can only do low, you cannot do high power as a log, a regular log. If you become a check log, you can do that. Like the Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey portable stations are all going to be high power, but they're not able to compete, so they will be a check log. Pick your mode. I like to do sideband only. And I'm going to be a portable station operating in my backyard. I'm going to be non-assisted. I'm going to only have one transmitter, so I'm going to be a 1 Alpha in Wisconsin. And I'm going to be operating. I'm going to hit OK. And we are set up now. Now the Windows option at the top is what's going to let you decide what you're going to put on your screen that you get to view. Obviously your log, you're going to want that on your screen. And that's that right there. Another thing I like to have visible on my screen is the check window. The check window is what's referred to as super check or super partial or partial check. It's when you start to enter a call sign, it's going to give you a list of all the known active call signs that have those letters and characters in it. So if I start, say I hear November Victor 9 and I cannot make out that last letter, I can start typing November Victor 9 and it's going to list all the active November Victor 9s that are out there. Now you cannot rely on this solely, but it will help you if you can kind of make out that last letter. It sounded like a Yankee, but you weren't sure. This could be your, proof, and you could just say, is it November Victor 9 Yankee? And then they say yes it is, and so that'll help. So now say you weren't sure if he says it's Yankee, then you can just double click that and it puts it right in there for you. And then you're going to want to put in the class. Let's see, he's also a 1 Alpha and he's in Wisconsin. Hit enter. And then next call you hear is K3LR. And it'll confirm over here that it's a good call, although you don't have to rely on this. This is just an aid and not gospel. He's an 8 Alpha, say, and you heard Pennsylvania and you start to enter Pennsylvania, but wait. There is no Pennsylvania. That's not a valid section. Do you want to log it anyway? You're going to hit no. Now if you want and you want to move along fast, you can just note that you need to fix that. But might as well fix it on the fly. As you get to do field day, you're going to learn all these sections and classes, and I'm going to put the screen up at the end of all the different classes and sections if you want to copy that or print that off. But he's in Western PA, and hit enter, and it did take that. Now all of a sudden let's enter another call. And you entered it, and you put 1 Alpha, Illinois, and oops, it's not WBN9Z. That's not a valid call. So if you double click, you've already entered it. If you double click it, it's going to put it in the box, and you can change any one of these 3 components here. So we want to change them just WB9Z and hit enter, and then the screen is all white again and ready for you to enter. Now say you look down here and you realize, uh-oh, they're all on 20 meters and I'm on 40 meters. You're going to want to change all of those. So if you double click on that one, it's only going to let you change these 3, but you want to change this. So the best way to do that is to edit the current contact, and this gives you the full detail of everything with that contact, including date and time. So you want to change him to 7225. Hit your tab button. It brings you to the next field. And obviously it's lower sideband. And rather than hit update and then go to the next one, you can just hit the next arrow, save the data, and it takes you right to the next call. And the last one, do the same thing. Now, the only problem is we're going to update that one because that's the last one. Now they're all fixed here. Now to get this white screen again, if you just hit escape, that's going to give you your white screen again. You can make sure they're all fixed here. Lower sideband, 40 meters, good. But look, it's still got that 20 meters up there. You want to change that, and your radio is not integrated with your laptop. So the way to change that is to just enter a frequency of 40 meters. Doesn't matter where it is. It's going to try and guess if it's CW or lower sideband based on the frequency you entered. But if you enter 7225, look at that. It puts lower sideband in there for you automatically. So going forward, everybody will be correct for lower sideband. Okay, my shift's up. I'm done. And now Bob Heil's going to take my seat. So no longer NV9L will be logging these contacts. Next is going to be Bob Heil. So what we're going to want to do is change operators behind the scenes. So see this NV9L, we want to change who that is now. And the way to do that is just put the letter op on. It's a new operator coming on. Hit enter and this little screen pops up. And we'll put in K9EID. Hit enter, and now Bob Heil's at the helm. So now let's put in a call sign. Enter, and there you can see Bob took that call. So that way, at the end of the contest, you can see how many logs everybody's done. Another screen I like to bring up here in the window thing is the info screen. This is when you hear people referred to as their rate meter or trying to get the rate up. This is what that is. It's going to record, it's going to track as you're entering call signs here, how many you're averaging in the last 10 QSOs, the last 100 QSOs, the last 2 minutes, and then the last hour. And as you go, this whole area, you just see a little bit of blue here. This is all going to fill in. Hopefully if you're getting a really fast meter going. This down here is also a nice way, say your laptops are all linked together. This is a way you can communicate with each other down at the bottom here, send little notes back and forth. Need water please, or something like that. I have to go to the bathroom. So that'll send notes to everybody else who's in the network if you're networking your N1MM. Now I know N1MM can be is very rich in its all the things it has to offer, and with that it can be a little scary, but as you can see here, it's not too bad. Say you start to enter a call and you realize it's wrong, and halfway through it, rather than have to and all of a sudden he disappears, say, and you can't finish that QSO, rather than just hit the minus like that, you can just do the Alt and the W key, and there it goes away all at once in one quick keystroke. Contest is over. You need to send in a Cabrillo file to the ARRL, and here's the way to do that. You hit the file, generate Cabrillo file. It's going to confirm that you were sending the exchange of 1 Alpha Wisconsin. You hit OK. And it's going to confirm that I was multi-op, non-assisted, all that. You're going to just confirm all that. Hit yes, save it as NV9L, and there it is. Now if you notice anything's wrong up here, you can just change it up here on the fly, And there you go. And save. And that's what you would turn in to the contest robot. And they'll let you know if anything's wrong, and you just fix it and you send it back. And there you go. That's how you use N1MM. And here's that list I promised you of the ARRL field day territory abbreviations. It looks intimidating, but you'll have it all down within an hour of operating. This is the power levels you're going to hear, along with a number which is going to tell you how many HF stations that operation is running. But look at there, home using commercial power, letter D. You can do this right from your home, although I recommend going to a park. And coming up next Tuesday through Sunday is the 13 Colony special event. That's always a big favorite. So get out there and work all those colonies, and you can get some pretty cool QSL cards.